What a momentous distraction. The genocide cheerleaders from Sky News Australia really had their pom-poms in a tiz this week over a comment or two by Donald Trump about Kevin Rudd, Australia's ambassador to Washington. Comments which were wrong. You could level a lot of criticism at Kevin Rudd, but saying as Trump did that he was, quote, not the brightest bulb is dead wrong. For all Rudd's sins, he's a very intelligent guy. The boy has got a brain, but to break this mega beat up down, this mega distraction, here is a local Australian media unit owned by a US billionaire, Rupert, an associate of Donald, reporting an interview by a guy called Nigel Farage, the right-wing nutjob who led the Brexit campaign along with the Murdoch media press in the UK, which rooted the UK economy. It's doubtful that Trump even knows who Rudd is.
I don't know much about him. I heard he was a little bit nasty. I hear he's not the brightest bulb, but I don't know much about him. But
it was just a layup, a setup by Farage. The speculation by Murdoch watchers here is that Sky News boss Paul Whitaker set up Farage with the question, Trump oblige with an answer, probably not even knowing who Rudd was. But that's just the speculation, but it makes a lot of sense. Sky then led the charge. The Murdoch press across the country went into overdrive, and the rest of the mainstream media here duly and faithfully followed the secondary news of a beat-up which was not true. The point, of course, was to slur Labor, to say Albo's judgment was poor because he appointed Rudd to Washington. Rudd, again, for all his faults, is extremely capable. But this consumed the news cycle in a week when, thanks to the AUKUS scam, it was revealed that we Aussies are about to give $5 billion to prop up a UK company, Rolls-Royce, to make submarines, which won't arrive for 20 years and probably won't be needed. Of course, the follow-up stories were full of outrage about Kevin Rudd, as they would be, because Rudd and Turnbull called News Corp a cancer, and they called for a News Corp Royal Commission in Australia. What vile and scurrilous things had Rudd said about Trump? Let's just do a quick fact check on this. Destructive president and traitor to the West. Fact check? Fair. Rudd said Trump is a problem for the world. Fair. Donald is not a leading intellectual force. Fair. Unpredictable and made life difficult for his own staff. Fair, if slightly hypocritical of Kevin to have said that. And Trump is nuts again. Fair. He must have some sort of narcissistic disorder. In any case, this distraction came in a sitting week of Parliament when issues such as IR laws and the economy were being debated, the fuel tax and so on. This in a week when we obsequiously handed $5 billion to our AUKUS alliance partners, which over the past 20 years have illegally invaded Iraq, killed 1 million people, gave rise to ISIS, bankrolled the Saudi-induced famine in Yemen, and armed good old BJ, Benjamin Netanyahu, to commit genocide in Gaza. So that's our scam of the week.